Right, take two. Hi everyone, my name's Claire, not Crystal. This channel is about empowering you on your divine masculine, divine feminine, well, I normally say it the other way around, but whatever, divine masculine, divine feminine, divine masculine, your inner union, and with whatever's going on in the twin flame connection, whether it be that you're literally physically spending time with them or energetically, because it all matters, it all connects, like the card yesterday, true love all exists through love, it's all love. So I'm saying take two because I actually just filmed was talking for 5 minutes and then I knocked some cards over in that, which, like, who cares, I wouldn't really bother about that, but I just thought, I'm starting again because I'm really, really sleepy. But I never really, it's not I never do it, but I very rarely do that because it's always part of it. So before I go into my intro bit there, what that means is that I feel this has got something to do with like what I've said about when I pick up on somebody writing a message and then, deleting it all, or writing, basically trying to work out what to say, because it's like, if you think about it, me starting a video and being like, oh no, this isn't the one, like, do it, do it again, because they're trying to tell me that, because I don't usually do that, like I would literally just keep doing it. So there's that. And what else did I say? I'm just trying to think. I'll just sort of recap on what I'd said in the wee 5 minutes. So we're still in a Pisces moon. If you're watching this in real time, I'm filming it on the Sunday. It's still Pisces moon Sunday and a bit of Monday. So like it moves into Aries moon like Monday lunchtime there. So you need to look for your own sort of time. So basically, Pisces moon is magical, mystical, synchronicities. It's magical, mystical, synchronicities, unconditional love, very dreamy, romantic, floaty, everything to do with dreams. And then the shadow side of it is, which I honestly tend to feel more. I mean, it's not like, actually, I really do have quite a magical time in Pisces moons as well. And this has been no different, but I do tend to feel more the shadow side of it. Like, it's also exhaustion. Because it's the 12th house. But remember, the 12th house is Pisces, and 12th house is my favourite house. But because that's where I'm able to most help people. Like, it's where people hide their shadows the most, in my opinion. And when people are able to feel safe enough and vulnerable enough to get what's weighing heavy on their heart and mind and chest, it can be really freeing. So, and that's why a lot of the time, although that is obviously what people do, a counsellor, and that's what I am as well as all the other things, it always reminds me of a priest. And that is, I've always said that, like, that's what my energy is like. But you see, that goes with the whole, I'm helping people cast out demons, like the demons that are holding themselves back in your own mind, and literal demons that, can hang about people's auras and energies. And it is depending on how dark, what darkness is kind of hanging around someone, it's deliverance, it's, I just said that, free. So yeah, I always see it as I'm holding someone in prayer in a sacred space and lifting the heaviness and making way for the miracles. And again, it's with my womb work as well. It's clearing trauma at the womb, or obviously if you're a man, clearing trauma at the sacral chakra and just wherever you're holding on to trauma, and that creates space for more miracles. Basically, lifting the heaviness and bringing back the sparkle. That would be a very Pisces thing to say about it. But me, Claire, as the vessel right now, and in most Pisces moons, I just cannot be fucking arsed, guys. So actually, really, I wouldn't usually be even filming a video on, well, sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, on a Pisces moon weekend, but because I felt like I lost a few days last week, I felt like doing it. So I finally caught that yesterday. I just slept pretty much the whole day, or I chilled. And I finally watched Failure to Launch Properly, and it wasn't too far off the mark of what I said about what I'd gathered from, like, the mum didn't actually want him to leave the house. It was a little, it was kind of, it was near enough what I'd said, but it was, really what it was about was fear of intimacy. Like, basically, whenever the guy starts noticing that a woman is showing more interest, like he calls it giving the look that he likes, the more he's off. So Ben, I'm sure that will make a lot of sense to people on the twin flame journey, whichever one you are. But there was reasonings behind it. You know, it was that he'd been in love with someone before that had actually died. So obviously it's not always going to be that, although sorry if that is significant to anybody watching this, but it can be just, you know, somebody's broke someone's heart before, and then there's a fear of that, or someone's fucked someone over before and there's a fear of it happening. And in that film, she, you know, it's like I just said in the one that I had to stop there, it was it's like, it just reminded me of How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, where it's like, you know, they're basically, you know, they've both got a bet, like they're both basically going into that and fuck each other over, and then actually they end up falling in love, so the joke's on both of them. But there's this whole weird kind of like sexual tension but fighting thing throughout the whole film. And then you see moments of vulnerability where they both open up to one another and all that. So that's kind of reminded me of that film. And actually, I've just remembered it's both all right. It's both Matthew McConaughey. So we're bringing in another Matthew twin flame again here. I think we must, because that happened before when it was all the Matthew stuff flooded through. So, God, they're really bringing out that. So I'm like, what the hell's with all the names lately? Because again, I've always picked up on twin flames names, but I usually just do in personal session. It's not that I never do in public, but that's been quite a lot over this weekend, because the whole Adam thing was really funny too. That I typed Adam when I was talking to someone, I was like, I don't know where that's come from. And then, but I was like, it'll be someone must be trying to talk from the spirit world or something. It wasn't that, and it was the guy Adam was the next one to enter the villa on Love Island. I mean, you know what I mean? It was just, but it was literally like, it wasn't long after I'd said it. So, yeah, it's so random like that. It's really funny. But anyway, what I found funny about this was when I'd done the music shorts yesterday, and I usually, you know, I'll mute the bit where it's, if I've, you know, made a reaction or that. But I left it on. I kind of forgot to, but I left it because you hear me going, oh my God, because I pulled Will You Be My Valentine. So of all the times I could have pulled that card, when there's hundreds of there's at least 100 cards in that deck, for me to pull that right before Valentine's, it is kind of amazing when that happens. But look, my dark sense of humour, I found this quite funny. Will you be my Valentine? I'm not available. Don't know if anybody else got that. So again, that might be a literal thing for some people, or it could be like that film where somebody's not actually with anyone else, but they're just emotionally unavailable, because it's just that guy's like next. Like the minute someone starts showing signs of wanting something more, he's you know, he's on the next person. But yeah, but there's something here about divine masculine starting to understand what this connection is about and knowing that you're twin flames. And so I feel at some point somebody could have said that they don't feel the same, but like actually they did have strong feelings for you, but they were trying to work it out, so they've lied, I feel. Or they could have lied about being in a connection. It'll make different things to different people. The timing just wasn't right for us. And again, you see the timing wasn't right because of whatever things I've said might make sense. They're hearing a lot of songs that are reminding them of you. Now I'll put them back in the deck because I'm going to use them again, because I want to see if the Valentine's card comes out again. I don't always do that, but I felt like that one might have been a good one to sort of dive into a bit more. So freedom. There's nothing stopping you. The path is clear if you want it to be. So again, this feels like self-sabotage. This feels very linked to what I said at the end of the live. By the way, and I can feel if the buzzer goes, I am expecting a few parcels in that today, so I'll just pause it if that happens. But again, remember that always means something. When I'm doing a personal session, it's usually interference. It happens every time with everyone. And if it happens loads of times, I actually see it as like a good sign of it's really important that we're talking on that day. People will know if you'll know, because if you've done a session with me, it's probably happened. But also it can be like, you know, if I'm talking about, like, for instance, I definitely know there is a strong feeling today about, the energy I'm channeling is really not fun to channel. So this is why it's like, I want to just get this out and then actually crack on with a bit more of my housework. I've not got a lot of energy, but I've put the dishwasher on and I feel good about that, because it was just, I can't stand when I leave dishes sitting, and I actually was so tired yesterday I did do that, but it depresses me. So I've got the dishwasher on, and I'm going to have something to eat after this, and I'm just going to go back to my bed, because that's what Pisces moon is like for me, where it is in my chart, and it really just depends where it is for you. Because it is exhaustion, you know, it's exhaustion. Oh shit, I've just realised with what I just channeled there about if somebody lied to you, it's also lies. It's like lies, confusion, illusion, deception. So, right, so there's might be something in that. But yeah, but basically, this feels like what I said on the live, that it's like, at this point, for a lot of divine masculines, all that's standing in the way is fear or pride, or, you know, some would call that ego as well. It's all really the same thing. But it's like the path is clear now if you want it to be. So I feel it's like a lingering sort of feeling that someone's used to, that something's going to, like, just, it feels like worrying, like really worrying, that like, it feels like what I said yesterday. You can either worry about the worst and create that, or you can flip it into excitement and like taking a leap of faith. And it's not coincidence it's just reached 11:11 when I said that. But yeah, so this is the kind of feeling, right, I'm just going to channel a bit and then pull the cards and see if the cards, you know, are saying similar. It's like, I feel like there is worry coming from, so I'm going to channel it like it's someone, and usually I say it like it's a man to a woman, but just, you know, it can be, the genders can be flipped, and it can be same sex and whatever, all that shit. Again, I'm probably going to be channeling this like a bit of a moany fuck, I'm not going to lie. Like, I'm like, you know what I mean? It's like, I'm kind of like 11:44 there as well. That's the kind of, that's how I feel today. Like, I feel, do you know what it feels like? It feels like you're so fed up. That's right, that's what they're saying to me. This is how I always describe Pisces moon, especially at the end of it, which is not actually until, you know, tomorrow lunchtime, Monday lunchtime. I describe it like, you know, you're so fed up that you just want to give up. So it's like, but change that into surrender. Like on the twin flame journey, if you've been on it a while, you'll be used to that now. That you have to, you've got no choice. Like when you're holding on too tight and you're getting really fed up, just let it go. Let it go and let God. Let it go and let God is something I say a lot, but especially around the Pisces moon. Like, it's a sign that you're holding on too tight. Or it's a sign you're just burnt out, exhausted. Burnout is also something I would associate with the Pisces 12th house energy. Yeah. What else? But yeah, I feel what I'm channeling is the energy from some of the divine masculines, where it's like there's, you know, they're worried about the divine feminine, like, it feels like forgetting about them or something, or moving on because it's been so long. And I really feel like it's causing people to like not sleep and feeling like they're going to lose you or something. And so I feel like this, with that kind of energy, and also there is something about, like, I don't know, frustration or moodiness or fed up. It feels like dark night of soul energy too. So it could be people still in a dark night of soul or coming out of it. But it's like, you know, I do feel it is like somebody is doing a lot of shadow work. If this is you or this is your twin, but there is something that's really pushing this person forward. Yeah, that's what it kind of feels like. I feel like what might be stopping a lot of divine masculines from coming forward is like, just like say worrying a lot and just worrying about the outcome. Like, not what it's almost reminds me of that. That's interesting. It reminds me of that film that I watched ages ago that I can never remember the name of, but it was one where it was like two random strangers meet and they basically fall in love, and then it's got a bit of a, like, it's got a bit of a question mark around the end. And I think Nick's, I think you felt that about it too. I was like, oh no, I think that basically they got in touch and they got together, but it was like, it leaves it a bit ambiguous, I think is the word. And I don't like when I'm shuffling these cards because they're a bit dark, but I picked up the wee evil eye cards. Well, that's what I call them anyway. What are they called? Coffee cup cards. So yeah, coffee cup cards. I feel like somebody wants to, where's those? I'll use the cards. I've got something about coffee cup. I feel it's like somebody wants to talk, you know what I mean? Because that's what it's like. They want to, look, yeah, because I've just picked it up at outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. Yeah, that makes sense of what I've been channeling. Like, somebody's like worried and overplaying events and catastrophizing. And then look at what I was saying about surrender and let go, and that says control and change. And it's like, oh, and this was when I remember when I had the vision in a meditation, well, mini meditation. I closed my eyes and I saw a vision of a chain and I described it. And then I pulled this card. That was quite amazing. If you were there, you'll know what I mean. It's on one of the lives. I can't remember what one. And then someone had actually said that they do, either they or their divine masculine has a chain like this. So that could be significant to you or whoever else resonates with that too. But it's really, that's what, look, control. It's like someone's wants to know the outcome before they take the action. That's what I feel. But it's like, that's what I feel your guides are working with you with, that you don't get to know that. But yeah, I really do feel it's like once somebody gets over that hurdle, it's like this person's got a lot to, I feel this person's got a lot to say. And I do feel for whoever resonates, oh, there's the rest of the deck. For whoever resonates with this, I feel there's going to be like a lot of communication coming in here. I wouldn't even be surprised, I mean, this could be whenever, but I wouldn't even be surprised if that is when we move into the Aries moon, you see. Because then the Aries moon will line up with the North Node in Aries, your destiny, you know, like your North Star. Take it, and Aries is about new beginnings, change, taking action. Whereas right now we're in like the Pisces about endings. And I feel people may be dealing with karmic endings. And I don't necessarily mean a relationship ending, like a romantic one, but I mean, it could be that for some, well, it will be for some people with what I've been picking up on, but it can just be like cleaning up their side of the street. That's what I feel like. So it could just be, but I feel that card means like, don't keep holding back till you're perfect, until, you know, because it's like, basically you're never going to be perfect. I don't know who needs to hear that. It's why I like to come on here and show all my moods. You know, like if I was feeling really, really, but like today, if I was feeling really, really, really shit and I didn't feel like, you know, and I was upset rather, like, it depends, because sometimes I can do these even when I'm upset, because I'm channeling the energy to deliver the message. But like today, like I said, I'm just kind of like, oh God, like it just, that's how I feel. I just feel meh. And then after I had a coffee and I was like, what is this about? And then I worked out and I pulled a few cards before I started recording. It's definitely what I've said. Like, I'm feeling the frustration and channeling the energy of some masculines. It feels like a transition of coming out of dark night. So that's what it feels like. And then look what's on the back of that card. And I feel like this is the light of a divine feminine, providing a ray of hope for the masculines. It's like seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. What's this? Nourishment, transformation, scarab, and then that's reminding me of Egypt, so Egyptian stuff or past lives might make sense here. Yeah, there is something, that makes sense with what I said about Dark Night Soul. It's like going through a transformation. Yeah, and then this always feels like a divine masculine energy coming forward, I feel like, because it's loyalty, determination. Then also, that's kind of like Valentine's. The dog's about unconditional love, and it's got the rose in its mouth. So that I do feel that is about. So maybe I'm actually sensing that, yeah, look, choices and decision, that's someone going back and forth. Triangle could be love triangles too. I don't usually get that from that card, but it could be about, like, I feel it's like, you know, do I contact this person? Do I not? Is this going to be received well? Maybe even people feeling the pressure about, oh shit, like, you know, maybe I should say happy Valentine's or whatever, you know, it's all, and it's just what I think it's just, that's what I'm feeling. Let's see. I've picked up the feminine deck. So what does the feminine want to say? Divine feminine collective to divine masculine. Don't make it a cringe one, because they're all cringe, but don't make it a cringe one, well, unless somebody really needs the message. What's it say? Oh my God, wow. I could just stop this right here and it makes perfect sense of what I said about somebody can't get sleep at night from overthinking. Stop overthinking and get a good night's sleep and know I'm right by your side energetically. Yeah, it is that. It's like this feeling of somebody, I am feeling like someone's worrying that it's like it's been too long and you've either moved on already or you're going to move on. And I'm here for you day and night, and one day you'll be right by my side. Oh, so there's a lot about, look, right by your side, right by your side. That actually reminds me of the song, when you wake up in the morning. I'll be by your side. Like Calvin Harris and Tom, what's his name? I'm so proud that you're my divine masculine. Yes, I mean, that really does feel like the feminine's like understanding that the masculine is moving through something. But you see, it doesn't really, that's why it's important that there's people like me and all the other people that do stuff like this for the masculines to see that they're blowing things out of proportion. Because we can all do that. Let's see, what's the masculine saying then? I never expected to feel this way about you. Yeah, so somebody's a bit blown away with the feelings and as I'm channeling this, because it's Pisces moon, that's the subconscious. So a lot of push down, suppressed feelings can be bobbing up to the surface, which can be extremely overwhelming. I'm not good at communicating my feelings with you. This is all making sense. Like, somebody is not knowing how to, it's just like not even knowing how to come forward and then getting frustrated. Everything I do it for our future. And please be patient a little while longer. Yeah, and that's very Pisces moon. Let go and let God. Let divine timing take over. That's when you make space for a miracle. The silence is killing me. That's also Pisces. Pisces is silence. And no one makes me feel the way you do. Yeah, ultimately, I am feeling that the silence is killing the divine masculines that I'm picking up on today. And, yeah. What else? I'll wait for a sign from you. And also, I feel that buzzer's about to go, so that could be a sign. You don't know how hard it was to let you go, and I want to be more than friends. There's something in this about this person pushed you away. This person definitely pushed you away, either just by ghosting you, or if you, like, it's like if you got too close or if you reached out or something, I think they've pushed you away, like, with words. But there's something in this about they felt like they were protecting you, but now I'm becoming a better person, and I'm grateful for the spiritual lesson. And yeah, this is what I'm feeling. Look, I'm feeling you leaving me behind. You and I were too young, but we'll be together again. Finding out the truth crushed me. Some days, this is what it is, because look, I didn't put that, I just noticed I didn't put that back in the back when I was shuffling. Somebody's really realising the depth of what this means. Finding out the truth crushed me, and I know we're twin flames, and just being near you is intoxicating. But I don't react when people mention it, like, but it's, you, what does that say? You and I. But it's funny that it was like you and I, because there's a song called that I used to listen to. Well, I still like it, but it's you and I and all of the people with nothing. I can't really sing it right, but it's I like it because it just feels like basically it's about the world stopping when it's you and this person, you know, and everyone else just disappears. Like, it's just you and them. That might mean something to you, right? What's going on with the divine feminines today then? I'm just picking up any old cards, guys, and when the buzzer goes, I'll pause it and then I'll finish it, but I'll divine feminine, because that's really just clarifying what I was feeling. Divine feminine, yes, proceed, be seen, push through. So again, if you're divine feminine, that you're in this place of shining your light, you know, doing your thing out in the world, whatever that might be, then, you know, push through these feelings of, I don't know, wanting to hide or not be the real you, because that will just stop your divine masculine being the real them. But, you know, be the real you for you. But again, can I just say, with a buffer of, if you're feeling like that specifically around the time I'm doing this, Pisces moon is about hiding, so you do you. Like, I'm hiding the next couple of days too, but it's not hiding, but you know what I mean. Like, I'm in hermit mode, and then when the moon moves into Aries, I'm more upbeat and got more energy. Now, that might not be the case for you if you had, like, say, Aries in the 4th house or the 12th house, something like that. You might not feel like that in an Aries moon, but it's, you know, it's my 5th house, so I come to life. Yes, proceed, be seen, so the whatever. And there's something about steadiness here as well. That reminds me of following the North Star. Oh, look. Holy Grail. Inner discovery, finding sacredness. You're what you seek. Yeah, go within, meditate, balance your own inner energy, divine feminine, regardless of your gender. And that is what is not only helping you be seen for who you really are, but it's also helping your masculine step into their truth. And the masculine halls of learning. Oh, this keeps coming out. This came out the other day for the masculine. Halls of learning, spirit guides, confirmation, great lessons. The masculines are getting a lot of confirmation about who they are, what they're here to do, who their twin flames are. Just a lot coming in, I can feel. And especially in the sleep, like in the astral, inner earth, base chakra, strength, security, laying foundations. And this is why I'm feeling like some that are at that bit are wanting to make contact in the physical, because this is a root chakra. It's like in the here and now, they want to come forward because they're aware that it's been a long time between a lot of you. Important information, wounds are healed, recharging. But that part, that wording's really like what I've been picking up on as well. It's like the wounds are fundamentally healed. Okay, that's debatable, right? We're always healing. But what it means is wounds have healed enough that someone was going through and they're still recharging. But it's like this kind of, I've not got all my energy back, but I do just feel like I need to make some sort of contact. That's what I can feel. I might have even sounded like someone's masculine there. I got the feeling when I said it, like someone's like overthinking it. Like it's like, you don't need to be like the happiest person in the world. That's basically, I suppose, the message is. Because, you know, it's basically like how I feel today is like it's like Groundhog Day. And that feeling might go away as soon as I've actually given this message, but it also might not. And I just know in a Pisces moon, I need to take care of my energy a bit more. And it just so happens it's great when it's a Sunday, like, or a weekend, because I usually just hermit, unless I had something planned, like seeing one of my friends or my family, which I don't really even like to do. I try to avoid that on the week. I like to do something weekend myself. Then, you know what I mean? Like that lands quite well. But when it's a Pisces moon, even if it's like during the week, I would move things about to honour if I'm feeling really exhausted and burnt out, to be honest. Because I have to. Because if I just keep going when my body's telling me to slow down, I'll burn out for ages. So someone needs to hear that, perhaps, if you're working too hard, being a bit of a workaholic. Another masculine wanted to give a message or the same sort of energy, because I picked up these cards now. Oh, yeah. Wow. This is what I'm feeling. I will call you very soon. So again, it might not be yours today, but it's someone's. I'm definitely feeling this. And then, wow, look at how much that is really clarifying what I've said. Please don't leave me. I'm so sorry I can't live without you. Now, obviously, that sounds very dramatic, but it is what I said. Like, somebody feels like... In fact, there's loads of cards that back that up. I feel like you're leaving me behind, but I'll notice when I watch back, but I did say that it feels like somebody really does want to make contact, because they feel like... this is what stopped... This is the block. I'm too needy of you and I don't want to appear weak. I think somebody looks at, like, being in love and, like, daydreaming about you and thinking about you all the time and can't get off your mind as a real weakness. And that's what they're trying to control. Like, they don't like this. This is somebody that's not used to this. But it's about, if you are this person, it's about the only way you're going to be able to heal that way of looking at it is, well, listening to people like me and other people that know what they're talking about reframing stuff. But if someone really had that problem, I would be quite good at helping you reframe those beliefs one-to-one, because everyone's dealing with personal things, you know, that is unique to them. But it really does. Oh shit, yeah, because that's why they got me to mention that film, Failure to Launch. Like, he's got a fear of intimacy and he thinks all women are going to hurt him, and it stems a lot from being in love with someone and they died. So that's an extreme example, but it doesn't need to be that. It could just be somebody broke your heart, or somebody treated you badly, or you've been in a few relationships where someone's treated you badly. It's basically... It's not a weakness to be in love. But they don't call it falling in love for no reason. Like, you do feel vulnerable because you just do, don't you? I've been through hell and back. That's kind of picking up on what I've said too. So yeah, and that's what that kind of, it feels like someone's went through hell and back. They're trying to regain their strength, they're trying to recharge, and wow, I tried to be happy with someone else, but it backfired on me. And there's just a bit of that too. It feels like a bit of guilt about like not wanting to burden the divine feminines with what they're still trying to work through. I'm totally obsessed with you, please be mine. I'm trying so hard how to figure out how to make it work between us. And I'm ready to commit to you 100%. It was in reverse, so this person might be working. Again, it's fear of intimacy. That's what they just keep saying to me. It's fear of intimacy. And I just feel the only way someone's going to be able to get over that is by talking with their actual twin flame. And some of you aren't even at that bit, so just take that if it's relevant. But I'm feeling people coming forward to talk. And yeah, actually, I've just realised that it could be because it's Valentine's. Like, people will be using that as a, not an excuse, as a opportunity. See, that's another way of reframing that. Use it as a, like, people will be using it as an opportunity to make contact. But obviously not everyone, so. Because it just might not be the right time in your journey. It might just be awkward. I don't know what's going on with different people. Right, so what have we got from this deck? Healthy choices. Oh shit, but this feels like that. See, this feels like why masculines are feel. I think divine feminines are, you're making a lot of healthy choices. I just looked at 31. That might have some sort of meaning. For someone might be 31, of course, but look, you might want to look up that number. I think someone's making healthy choices and having healthy boundaries to put yourself first, because that's what you do in the twin flame journey. And I feel the masculine's really not liking it because they don't feel your energy anymore, but that's what's bringing them forward. And that's basically the twin flame journey. That's what's meant to happen. It's, yeah, someone's really detached and you're meant to be, and now this person's come forward. Making healthy choices in love and in life, self-love, self-care, being happier. Yes, so this is like speaking to divine feminine, that you've got more boundaries, you're feeling healthy and happy, and you're just being more chill. But it's having a reaction in the masculine where it's like, wait a minute, are they completely done with me? That's what I'm feeling. So although that won't be the case, I don't feel, for the feminines that I'm picking up on, it's, again, each unique situations. But for the twin flame, it's just, this is how the masculine's feeling. Acts. Break up, separation, stop the pattern, silent treatment, abandonment. Yeah, well, this makes so much sense. And this one came up yesterday. It's, somebody feels like, so it could be loads of things in this. Like, somebody literally could have just broke up from someone else, or because of the breakups they've had in the past, or not good separation, whatever. It's like all this fear is coming up, but it's like silent treatment. Again, the silence is killing this person. But it's real abandonment issues are coming up. 33 too. 33 is Jesus, forgiveness energy. And clock, need time, takes time. What? Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a sign. Pause. Right. So, oh, what was that wee noise? That's quite funny. Was that my? It must be coming from outside. So look at that. That's quite interesting that the buzzer went when it's on this. Takes time. So I feel that's about divine timing. Time to heal as well. That kind of fits. But yeah, this was on the floor. And then even that, the fact that it was on the floor. Someone's been on the floor, like going through hell and back. I'm going through a spiritual awakening. So it's basically, this is what it is. I'm picking up on someone really, really overthinking, because they're still, you know, we're all arguably going through heightened parts of our spiritual awakening. But some people are really new to all of this stuff, and it's just like, but yeah, look, there we go. But someone does want to come forward, meeting someone new, dating, getting back out there, plan, set a date. But I'm more feeling it's like someone wants to set a date. So whether it's like setting a date, like, can we go for a coffee, or look, someone might come out or something, the relationship's over, no second chances, grow and transform your life. Someone might be coming forward because they've just got out with something else, or wanting to make some kind of contact. And for some, it's not that they've come out of something. They've come out of something, that the something being the dark night. So you'll you'll know what it is for you. What else do we know? I've picked up the Mary Magdalene deck, remembering that Mary Magdalene Jesus came out for today's Sunday's energy. They're timeless, so. Oh, and there's another one. I'm fully seen, but that's a different one. I'm fully seen. Yeah, see, that does look like when two people are ready to actually face each other. This is the unions coming in again. I'm fully seen. And also what I was just saying about vulnerability and soul work. I am in service of love. What else? 7. Vision comes from within, but that feels very like Pisces moon period as well. It's like, and also the dark night of soul that someone's been in. It's like they're able to see things differently now and see this connection deeper because of going through this dark night of soul, spiritual awakening. What's this question card? Is that going to be the same? Why? Oh, look, and then that's one from yesterday, but that just fell for a reason. Why am I doing the things I'm doing right now? Like someone's been questioning that in their moments of deep contemplation and prayer, which is what Pisces energy is about. Pisces moon right now. Wait a minute. Okay, wait a minute, in case I need it for a thumbnail. Oh, for fuck's sake, wait a minute. No, fuck it. Whatever. I can't be arsed pissing about trying to find the best. I think that's a message, to be honest. I think whatever it was that somebody needed to hear, whether you're the feminine or the masculine, or there's a bit of both listening, fucking, for all I know, you could be each other's listening. That'd be funny. I'm quite excited for that. I mean, that could have already been happening the whole time, but I'm quite excited for when that's a thing. That's like a really cool, like, sort of thought. Right, so what do we need to know for the feminine? And remember, when I'm saying that, this can be the masculine, receptive, feminine side as well. And when I do the masculines, it's the feminine's masculine side. Feminine and the masculine's feminine side. Loving compassion. There we go. That's very Pisces moon. Loving compassion. So whether this is about having loving compassion for yourself and where you're at today, whether you're listening to this in kind of real time, because I'll just upload this and publish it. Well, it'll at least be, it'll be seen by around Sunday night, but probably before. It just depends when I publish it. Probably Sunday, probably later on tonight. Just have love and compassion for yourself. Oh shit, especially because that's the 16. The 16 is a tower card. Big changes or shit kicking off, but it's always for your highest good. Things that weren't built on a firm foundation crumbling so that better things can be built. And sometimes that's with the same person, so don't panic. Sometimes it was a karmic cycle you were in with your twin, and things need to be broken down so that you can start in a healthier way, in a more mature way, I feel, for a lot of people. Because just going by that film I was channeling about. Oh yeah, the reason I started mentioning that other one where two strangers meet is because in that, he's still hung up on his ex, and he's too scared to find out what the answer is. But then when that girl that he later starts falling in love with encourages him to face his fears, and he does find out that, oh right, that person actually has moved on, and didn't feel the same. It's like, yeah, although initially it's like, oh, but it was like actually the guy, like it was a sigh of relief for the guy, because he was like, right, I can move on with my life now. And that's what I find. I feel that's something a lot of twin flames you don't actually ever get, because especially if it's your twin flame, because your twin flame won't a lot of the time want to give you that closure, because they don't want you to move on. You know what I'm saying? But then it just depends, because if I was channeling about where someone has pushed you away, oh, that's what it could be too. Is that if somebody has pushed you away and then they're now like, oh God, I didn't even mean that, why did I say that? Worrying that the last words they said to you are what you're going to be replaying, because that card said replaying events. Oh shit, I've picked up this deck, Russian Roulette. What's coming out now? Yeah, wow. See what I mean? I don't use this deck a lot, but when I do, it really is bang on the button, because again, it's not me, it's God talking through me, and the guides and the higher selves of the masculines I'm picking up on. I didn't realise what I had until it was too late. This person, through their spiritual awakening, that could be a thumbnail, has that's what they've realised, like who you are to them, knowing that you're twin flames, and And I can feel a lot of worry. Worry is the word. And I'm always talking about you to my friends. It's just like somebody's given a complete different impression to you. You've got to keep living your life. I'd hate to think you'd missed out because you were waiting for me. Well, I know that's what that says, but that's not actually in line with what I'm feeling. It's kind of funny. It's like, because it's like that is true to a certain extent for some. Like, this person wants you to be happy, but there's also a deep, deep fear that you could go and be happy with someone else. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling contact coming in. That's what I'm feeling. Right, okay, so if that's not your story, it's not yours, but it's someone's. But again, I know you'll be getting sick of me hearing me say this and other people, but it is that energy of the new moon in Aquarius, because although we're in Pisces moon, we're in the energy of the new moon in Aquarius. By the way, it was a super moon too, which I didn't actually mention. Super moons have 15 times more strength, you know, when it's a full moon anyway. So with a new moon, it'll be the same, just, you know, that it's... I am feeling feminine energies, feeling a bit fed up, but it's like, I think you'll find if you let go and let God and focus on you, I feel that could like spring somebody back into your awareness, something like that. Focus on yourself. Masculine. Healing. Wow, yeah, there's just a lot about healing. So the masculine's healing, but for some it's like their healing is staying in the silence, because it's where they do their most healing, but it's killing them. Because there's been a few cards about that. But for some, the next part of the masculine's healing is being vulnerable with their feminine. And they can see that. Third eye chakra. Like, whoever I'm channeling this to, if this is that some of the masculines are listening, it's like, this is like shit. Like, that's like confirming. Yeah, the violet flame. That's what I'm clearing energy with every day too. So this person may feel very connected to the violet flame as well. Full spectrum, feels like they're getting the whole picture. Communication, co-creation. There's the communication. Yeah, this person is going to communicate. And again, that we don't know when this is. This could make sense 2 months from now, whatever. Or it could be linked to the Valentine's thing. You don't know, let go and let God. Like, what I'm feeling is, because some are in the dark night, so spiritually, still going through a lot of stuff, some people are in the middle of it, it could just be somebody reaches out to be like, look, the silence is killing me. I'm just tuning into what this one of these masculines wants to say, whether they're going to... The silence is killing me. I've still got a few things to sort before I feel like I can talk to you, but I just wanted to let you know that I am planning on talking to you. So I don't know, something like that. Or somebody's just going to be like, I really want to talk to you, when are you free? Like, as in, I want to come as soon as possible. Different for different people. And if there's nothing at all like this for you, well, you're just not in that part of the timeline. And I would urge you to watch yesterday. Sorry if when I hiccup and burp, I didn't say that. That's when I'm clearing energy. Heavy, and there's a lot of heavy energy because I keep hiccuping. Oh my God. Yeah, I reframed the, if things are playing out on your journey, it's like, you know, you're just being given the gift of more time to love yourself. Because you don't want to rush into these connections, because it's like, if you're, like, people can talk a good talk, but if you, only you know when you get quiet with yourself, if you don't truly love yourself, you do need to spend more time loving yourself, basically. If you don't love yourself, you need to, you can't fake that on the twin flame journey. You will feel it from your twin. It will feel like they don't love you, but it's because you don't love yourself. So trust me, it won't feel nice. Momentarily, yeah, you'll have the chemistry and all that, but it won't feel good. So spend time loving you, it's worth it. And then when it's really the right time, it'll feel, well, there's no words for how it'll feel. It'll feel amazing, but that doesn't feel strong enough because you both took the time to heal properly. I got to 4, 4, 4, 4, 4 fours, and I love the 4, 4, 4. angels, or whatever it means to you. Right, what do we need to know for the feminine? And then I'll close this out. Oh, it's that one again. Is that the same, or is that a different one? Priestess of Earth Guardians. Oh, 77. Remember when I said to Georgine that she would see 77 everywhere? So there's 77. I suppose I'm going to have to read it because I don't know. Wait a minute, where's that book? I don't even know where the book is. Well, waterfall. I feel it's about emotions. Feeling very emotional in the Pisces moon. Yeah, they want me to just read these throughout the book because I don't know where it is. I'll find it. I'll find it in a minute. That's meant to be. What have we got for the masculine? Action beyond the ordinary. Initiative light codes. Yeah, they don't want me to read this from the book. That makes sense to me. What does the affirmation say? I am still myself when I'm with other people. That's an interesting affirmation, whatever that means to you. But yeah, action beyond the ordinary. This masculine is going to take action that is beyond what's ordinary for them, because we're in some kind of magical rainbow portal. Yeah, 47 could be significant too, for whatever reason. Yeah. I nearly titled the video yesterday a dragon rainbow portal. That's quite funny. Like, it's obviously meaningful. Harmony and adversity. Someone wants to come and make peace after adversity. There's been challenges here and somebody wants to take action beyond what they would usually do. And somebody may have been making a choice between two, because we've got the lovers and it's a bloke with two girls. Or again, that could, whatever, change the sexes, because I nearly said two guys here, but it's like a guy with two birds, basically. A greedy fucker, as I like to call it. It doesn't need to be a choice about that, but it will be for some. Right, so what have we got? I've not used this deck in a while, and then I'll end it. Do you want to tell us a wee story? Is it the jealous karmic energies, because there's cards like that, or is it the lovers? What can you tell us about this weekend? Because there are some unions going on, we know that from the shorts. So whoever that is, we're holding them with our soul family prayers. Oh yes, because I'll put out a post at some point in the Q&A tab about prayers. So what I've just said is that every Sunday I just hold space, and but so that we know we're all doing it at the same time if you want to. There's something about 47 here. So 11, yeah, 4 and 7 is, I had to think there. 4 and 7 is 11, so 47, 11 might be meaningful, something. But they guided me at 47 in the car and I got guided to 47 minutes. Yeah, at 11:11 UK time, so check what that is for you. Until 11:44, that's when I take some quiet time to pray for whatever we all need it for. But I definitely feel we need to be keeping our people that are coming into union in our prayers. Oh look. Oh no, it's not one of the leaving ones. Conquest. So, right, there's something coming in here about, so there we go, that's what I'm feeling. Someone doesn't want to come at you, like, someone doesn't want you to feel like you're just like another notch on the bedpost, like another conquest. So they're thinking carefully about how they come to forge you, and also they're getting away from weirdos. That might be what somebody's saying about someone, you see, because I like the word weird for Aquarius energy. Weird and wonderful, and I mean it in a good way, but that sounded like somebody being like, someone's a fucking weirdo. Like, I feel like someone's getting away from a karmic that has been doing a lot of fucking weird spell work on them, because like I said, that's what this card says to me. It's like somebody's keeping somebody trapped. So somebody might have literally, can I just say, actually, it's very uncomfortable, but I channeled that yesterday, and then I saw other confirmation of the same exact thing, of masculines that have been trapped, like, on purpose. So definitely praying for anybody that applies to presently or even in the past, because it's not fair. It's disgusting when people do things like that. And definitely to protect people from the future attempts. There's a nice one. Oh, Neptune as well. 33's forgiveness, Jesus energy, romanticism. Neptune rules Pisces. We're in a Pisces moon. I feel this is a union coming together after a very difficult time because they both look very sad. They both look very sad. And some of this could come around at the Virgo full moon in a couple of weeks there. Because I see the full moon behind. Yeah, I knew there was a leaving one. So look at all those cards. Surrendering, but this is always the one where, like, look, he's leaving with his bags packed and she's crying. But she looks in regret. So again, I always feel like this is about, and it's Saturn. Tough karmic lessons. Someone's getting their karma. I think this is about, I think somebody has been using underhand, shady tactics to keep somebody and hold somebody back. And now this person's worked them out and they're moving on to where they want to go. And that's the person asking for forgiveness from a Divine Feminine in a Pisces moon. It's Pisces moon, Pisces. Or it could be Pisces season. That's not far away either. But someone's coming in for forgiveness. Look out for the 23rd being significant. Oh yes, and then that would be Pisces season. Because, yeah, that would be, yeah, so it might be about Pisces. Well, you never know. Could be for more sooner, Pisces moon, like the next couple of days, or it could be a Pisces season, or it could be none of that. But I'm going to go because I'm a bit just not really in the mood for all of this. And yeah, I'll see you. I'll be doing the live stream on Tuesday though, I think. Unless I update otherwise, because it's Aries moon, so I'll have more energy. So please like, comment, subscribe. Thank you if you have subscribed and you're new. We've got a few new people. Thank you, especially if you're the person that makes it 888, because I'm excited to reach that. And when we do get to 888, because it's not just me, when we get to 888, I will give away something. I'll tune into when we get to it. And I might just do it on the live, just pick someone to do a free, like, £25 one for us. That might be the easiest thing, actually. But, yeah, I'm going to get going, guys. Have a nice weekend. See you later.